mysteries have for us today, Gray?
Well, today we will be investigating Swampfoot of Georgia.
Oh.
Okay, so why don't we go get ready?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm with...
You are disturbing me. Please leave the premises immediately.
Oh. Do you two believe in Swampfoot?
He had really big, scary eyes.
Is that all?
I was so scared. I almost pissed my pants.
Do you see this often?
Nope, only once. It was really scary.
Thank you for your time, ma'am.
Minute.
Okay, bye-bye, kitty. Oh, my daughter, when she saw it, she was so scared. I swear, she didn't poop for another 2 weeks. I mean, when I changed her diaper, it was like, boom, there's nothing in there, empty. I swear. That's it.
Well, it came to my neighbor's house, and it asked for a cup of sugar. I think they gave it to him. It was a neighborly thing to do. Come to think of it, I think it smelled like garbage.
Has it ever mauled anyone in the park?
I don't know, but there's something out there. That's enough.
Yeah. Swampfoot keeps coming around here. He eats all my cat's food. You know, like, I can't afford to be buying this stuff all the time like I am. I'm getting sick of it. You know, this stuff's expensive. And here we go, Swampfoot, he keeps coming up here and eating all this. You know? And my cats eat too much already. Sometimes I go through a bag a day.
It had glowing red eyes.
I heard something in the woods, and then I've been seeing footprints around. I got so scared I just took off running like a wild animal or something. I was out of there. Ooh.
I heard some sounds in the woods. The hair on the back of my neck stood straight up.
Well, all I saw was a bunch of hair.
He scared my kitties. You know, they didn't like seeing him because he was, you know, he was big and burly, you know. They didn't take kindly to that.
It was hairy all over. I thought it was my dog, but it wasn't.
Swampfoot scratching at my door.
Yeah, I saw a dark, beast-like creature. It had mammalian features, but it also had something else. Yeah, it had a duck-like beak. Well, but not like a duck, more like a... Well, I don't remember what you call them. Did you bring me my pills? No good roadkill today.
Yeah, I saw a beast. I tried hunting it for its pelt, but it ran too fast. Sorry about that. Thought I saw something. It wasn't there. Did you hear that?
This is our technical director, Julie. Julie, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're doing?
I'm setting up this camera. There's been a lot of sightings in this area, and we're hoping to capture whatever it is these people are seeing. When it's walking through this trail, we're hoping to get a quick snapshot of it. Come on, let's go.
Hello, I'm Greg. I'm with the Fear Action Research Team. We're here to film a documentary on Swampfoot. Can you tell us anything?
Oh, me and my boyfriend Buck, we had an experience in the woods. There's a swamp. Well, let's see. We were out having a nice walk, me and my boyfriend Buck. And basically we walked along and came upon this pine cone. It was on the ground. So I reached down and I picked it up, and I think Buck said throw it, so I threw it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then the strange thing happened. Pine cones started flying out of the bushes at us. I was so scared. And then it chased us through the woods. This growly, hairy monster. It was scary, really. I will never forget what I saw.
Oh, look, hon. Pine cones.
Why don't you throw some, honey?
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Great toss, honey.
Thanks, Buck. There's something
So do you believe that it was Swampfoot who threw those pine cones at you and your boyfriend?
Oh, I sure do. It was Swampfoot that chased us through the forest. Sure was.
Okay, thank you, Leota.
Thank you.
So, first things first, can you tell me your name?
Frenetta.
So, Frenetta, well, can you just tell me a little about your sightings? Have you seen it more than once?
Oh, yes, well, my we've been seeing it for generations. I mean, it's been living here a long time. I mean, my grandpapa, he been seeing it, and I
Really?
mean, yeah, oh, we know it pretty well.
Now, do you believe that this is one being, or that there's, you know, a family of these, or like...
Well,
multiple ones?
I believe that there is only one, but it is trying to start up a family, and that it's trying to mate with something else. Or it could be the production of two things. We don't know.
Yeah. So there could be multiple beasts, but different looking ones.
Well, I think there's only one. It's a very rare kind
So,
of being.
anything interesting happen during these sightings?
Oh, well, my husband, Bill Roy, he was actually attacked by one once. You should talk to him later. I mean, it was pretty gruesome.
He was attacked by one.
Yeah, we were running through the woods, and I don't remember it much, but you should definitely talk to him.
So, have you ever came in contact with it, like close contact?
Well, my neighbor played canasta with it, but I myself have never spoken to it. They had loads of fun playing canasta. Sometimes they'd watch NASCAR, you know, and yeah. They were good friends. They might have even been in a relationship. I don't know.
Okay. So tell me, how long ago was the last time you saw one?
Oh, a couple weeks back now.
A couple weeks back. Was this up near your house, or more like down deep in the swamp area?
I seen it deep down in the swamp. I mean, like in the rivers. I mean, it trudging through there. That's mostly where I've seen it. It's in the forest too, though.
Okay. Yeah, this is pretty concise with the other reports we've been getting. We actually set up a camera right out here to try to catch it on that trail where a lot of people have been seeing it.
Yeah.
So do you think we'll be able to catch it?
I don't know. It's pretty, how do you say, elusive. I mean, some people don't believe it, but that's how, what did I say?
Elusive?
Elusive it is. Elusive, yeah. Because, you know, its fur is really long and dark, and it can sprint like boom, right through there. And cause it's dark, so it's hard to see the movement. But its eyes are big, and the head, well, it's bigger, and they shine. They're piercing in the night like two dinner plates.
Are they a color, or?
Oh, I don't know. I've seen it so many times. Sometimes they're reddish, sometimes they're more yellowish and orangish, in between. It depends. But I think in the daytime it's more of like a black, because it don't shine during the day, you know.
Yes. Do you believe this being to be friendly or harmful to humans, or?
Well, I believe that it's friendly. I mean, my neighbor played canasta with it, but you never know. It's not completely there, you know what I mean? Plus, since it's trying to mate right now, it might not be as friendly towards humans, because it's like, you know, or, you know what I mean?
Well, it might try to mate with a human.
It could do that too, but I don't see how a human could find that attractive. I mean, it has a big bill and with teeth, like some sort of alligator, duck billion thing. And it's got some spikes down like this, and it's got big, like, webbed feet is what they are, really. And like those duck stalks, the stalks that birds get instead of legs, that's what it's got.
So you definitely believe it to have part mammal features and part duck features.
Oh yeah, and there's a little bit of alligator in there too, I think. Now, I would suspect that its eggs are grown on the, where the tide kind of comes in from the swamp, but it's like, so it's usually in water, but sometimes kind of gets free. and that it was of monkey or some ancient gorilla when monkeys lived here, and duck. And then while they were doing that, some alligators jumped in there, and
now you
happened.
never personally caught this on camera, correct?
I have never caught this on camera, but I 100% believe that it is real. Are you doubting me? You're doubting me.
Am I doubting you? No, I'm not doubting you, miss.
Well, some people have accused me of being crazy. Now, I don't agree with
The
that
Fear Action Research
100%, but
Now, don't worry. The Fear Action Research Team is not here to judge. We're not here to make accusations like that. We're just here to listen to people's stories and make a clear, concise judgment on whether this is real or not. And if so, you know what it looks like, how we should be able to adapt to live with it.
yes, I'm very glad that fart is here.
It's actually Fear Action Research Team. It's FART. It stands for Fear Action Research Team.
Well, that's silly.
I don't understand what you're talking about. But, do you have anything else you'd like to tell us?
Yes, the beast. It's about this tall. That's about 4 feet. And it's huge. It's like a swamp dwarf. It's better suited for trudging through swamps, because if Bigfoot come through there, it'd be like, it wouldn't work right.
I can see how it's adapted.
Or a yeti.
I can see how it adapts
it's like
to swamp life.
yeah. Yeah, it has adapted to swamp life. Kind of like the flamingo has.
So have you lived in these swamps your whole life?
Oh yeah, I lived in these swamps my whole life. And it ain't easy living out here in the swamp, you know. I mean, people think, oh well, I can come down here anytime I want and do whatever I want because it's a swamp and it's easy living down here, but it ain't. It's tough. There's gators out there. There's Swampfoots.
I would want to live here.
I know. See there.
Do you have family around here?
Yes, I do. My family's lived here for generations with Swampfoot. We've been coinciding with it together, like
coexisting.
No, coinciding. We've been coinciding with it, and we just leave it be. You know what I mean? We don't disturb its natural habitat because it's all natural.
You don't want to enrage it.
No, we don't want to do that. No. That would be bad.
Of course.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Well, thank you for your time.
Oh, it was all the pleasure's on this side of the table. I mean, my dog's sitting over here licking itself, so pleasure's all on this side.
Yes. Now, do you know of anybody who could, on a side note, do you know of anyone around here who may be able to guide us to the beast, or...
I can do that. I know the swamp area real well, and my husband Bill Roy, you got to talk to him about that mauling, because I say I don't remember much, and he knows more of the forest level stuff, and you should talk to him too, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so you and your husband would be willing to help us?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Oh, good.
Now, please, excuse me, my hair's messed up. Hi, I'm Vera. You must be Bill, right?
Nice to meet you, Vera.
So, tell me, how long have you been living in these swamps?
Oh, you know, I was born here right after I came here. Like, I've been living here forever. You know, me and Fernetta, we got a house right here. This is our house. Yeah, I grew up here.
Now, your wife told us that you were actually attacked by one of these creatures. Could you say more about that?
Oh, yeah, I was walking through the woods, you know, minding my own business. I was going poaching that night, and I see this hairy thing coming up, and it was like and it scratched me, and it knocked me on the ground, and when I got up, I was bleeding. My favorite jacket was ripped. No, this is from a separate, isolated occasion, but it was ripped in somewhere else, and I got up, and I reached for my gun, and then I realized it was gone.
Oh, did the beast take your gun?
No, the beast was gone. The gun was there, but there was no beast, so...
No.
So I shot a cat instead, naturally.
Could you describe to us more what this Swampfoot looked like?
Well, it had dark fur covering its whole body. You know, it was about from approximately 3 to 6 feet tall. It had kind of a bill, kind of like a duck or a zebra. Like, what do you call those things?
Platypus?
No, something else. But it had kind of a bill, you know, and it was really strange because it was like a hairy beast with a bill, and it had big hands, good for playing cards with. And it came up to me, and it doesn't speak. It definitely doesn't speak. It goes like, you know, kind of like that. It has a rather large head, you know, and glowing eyes. They pierce the sky. They're glowing.
What shape would you say the head was?
Well, I never was very good at geography, but kind of a circle.
Did it have any, like, a point kind of at the top? Like, you know, like...
Well,
like
kinda, yeah, kinda.
Did it have any other appendages, such as a tail, or a big nose?
Well, it had some spikes on its back, like you'd find on, like, a dragon or something of that nature. I don't know. I've seen it so many times, I just don't really remember what it looks like. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it seems to kind of, every time the lighting changes, it just like, whoa, what's that, you know?
Have you ever had any other experiences with it of interest?
Well, the other night, actually, I was driving my truck over by the diner, and, well, I stopped in the diner, and then I came home, and I was walking through the forest, and I did see it, and it actually ran right up to me, and knocked me down, again. I've been knocked over by it twice.
What force did you say it has behind it? From bicyclist to bulldozer?
About the force of like a 86 or 7-year-old woman holding a tray of cookies.
So,
approximately.
like a swarm of bees chasing a bicyclist?
That's close, but not the cookies. That's probably the best estimate.
Are these cookies chocolate chip?
They're warm chocolate chip. Yes. Warm.
Is she saying anything when she hits you? Like, would you like some cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We're dealing with some pretty heavy force here.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
That's a big. That'll knock you.
It's huge.
On your butt. Yeah. That.
I go black every time.
Yeah. That's definitely a blackout.
Now, of course, I never go to the hospital for it, because, you know, that would just not be good.
Right.
You know, them doctors, they just steal all your money and don't do anything.
Of course.
Bilroy, would you be willing to guide us through the woods to some of these places that you've seen the beast?
Oh, well, yes, of course, you know. Anything to be on television. Fernetta seemed to know a lot about the swamp area, so I think me and Julie should go with her.
And Bilroy seemed to know a lot about the forest area, so I'll go with him.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.